All right, we back on. Can you hear me, Mark?
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh, come on, Fournette.
48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat
Can you hear me on the
many times
thing?
until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
And Fournette with a first down carry as he works his way forward for a nice pickup of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down and 4, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Open man has got it. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Fournette, a first down carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. A screen to Bell. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
For the field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
Yeah.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
56.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. To throw is Brady. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack.
Somebody was open. I missed him. Missed him. Gotta play for that. Gotta play for that.
There. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
I gotta play for what you stopped me with. If you think you stopped me at, gotta play for it.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. He'll buy some time right. Wow. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse, stepped accurately, throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Ooh.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Wow.
And it's complete to Kelsey. Another day and no way in for the Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 62 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
25-yard line.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Chris Jones.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Oh, my God, man. My nigga got both hands on the ball.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier, William Golston on the tackle.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, Antonio Brown. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Brady's throw there complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. To Evans on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady to throw again. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Brady. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Gain of 7.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Brady's pass.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
22-yard line.
Suck up on now for the Buccaneer field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
9-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half.
Oh, dive for the ball.
Just get out of there.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
By Antoine Winfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes.
Oh, come on, Vita Vey.
Incomplete. 1 second left to go. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rolling to his right.
Come on.
Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Ooh, he's running. He's running.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Butker on for the point after.
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Brady. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, computer.
Here by Anthony Hitchens.
You don't let the computer, you don't let the computer do nothing.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Oh, come on, man.
Down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They're going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
Yeah, I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Bucs' 19-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Well, now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Jen. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 35.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right
Playmaker,
there.
you ain't see it?
Sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. As a
Man, that's playmaker, bro. You know, I made him go.
After the big play, inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The linebacker, Anthony,
I ain't say nothing. You said that.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. The left side completion to Jones. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. This will be caught at about the 5. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes gets this one to him.
Oh, my God. He ain't step out. Oh, my God.
A yard shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Oh,
look for 2nd down if they want to take
throw
another
that
shot
away.
and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And on the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's that X Factor.
81 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Yep.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Shotgun now for Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Bro, you want me to throw a bomb every play as 1st down? Dink and dunk, that's 10 yards.
Passing numbers, So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh, my
His
God.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return will stop right around the 25. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception.
And then, you run around with the linebacker like that. Go get the
in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, and they drilled him.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, I'm about to
This is
say.
intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 19.
That could have been happening right there.
Back to right around the 27. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know what to call revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Buccaneers.
Mike, 53, Mike.
From the gun, Brady. And he takes a
Man,
shot
he
on
takes
the
it forever
release
to
as this will be incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coaching.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Brady's
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. But just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
27-yard line.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Lucky.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Brady.
Pass interference.
But a penalty flag is down.
Oh, man, my dude.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Wow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Brady. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and
Mahomes going to throw it here. Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
the pass.
Wow.
A fumble on the play.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Oh,
Colin for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big